Okay, today we are going to jump into fall cleaning with essential oils. And if you are really looking for how to get a great house, cleaning regimen, if you will, or a whole collection together, you definitely need to go check out our non-toxic living class. There you will find so many different recipes, so many different solutions to support you. But today we're really going to focus on kind of turning those amazing cleaners and things that we love into more of a fall mood, right? Bringing in the scents and the feeling and that cozy, comfy sweater weather, if you will, mood in our home. I have to give a shout out to our wonderful partner, Miss Susan Velazquez, who has put together these great recipes that we have today. If you would like, she actually has a really nice, I don't know, there's probably 15 recipes in this wonderful PDF. If you are interested in having that sent your way, reach out to Susan. Her contact information is in the description box below. Otherwise, also today, and by the way, hi, Susan.
Good morning.
Good morning. We also have today Miss Joan Sberro from bosqueom Essentials.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. And then our lovely partner, Miss Diana Webb from Wellness is Essential.
Hello.
Hi. I got it real quiet.
Ready. I'm ready.
There she is. She's ready to go. And I'm Kari with RavensNestEssentials.com. Be sure to give us a visit for a lot more educational material that we just have there for you for the taking, right? So let's dive in. I don't know about you, but I am obsessed with always needing to have my house at fall and kind of year round, I'm not even going to lie, smell like fall, right? But it's hard to do it and stay non-toxic. We've talked about this, like the candles versus all these things. It's hard to keep true to our decisions of remaining non-toxic and have, I don't know, that nice smell, that pumpkin spice, if you will, in our life, right? Turns out you can do it. It's not hard. You just need the right recipes. So first one, all-purpose cleaner. Okay. Do you guys do a separate all-purpose than you do your glass cleaner? Let's be real. Who you do? Joan, hop on, girl.
I do, because I have just a regular all-purpose cleaner that I make with the On Guard concentrate. And that's like my kitchen countertop sort of all-purpose cleaner. And then I think of this one more as glass cleaner, like for the mirrors and stuff like that.
Very good. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I have found that in a very small quantity, meaning like maybe a teaspoon for an entire glass, spray bottle like this, the On Guard cleaning concentrate is amazing for cleaning glass, windows and stuff. It cuts better than just the white vinegar, water, lemon. If you add it to this recipe, I really like that in there. So you can kind of end up with everything, right? So what we have here is a glass spray bottle. You always want a glass spray bottle, guys. Look at this beautiful picture from Susan's home. Isn't it great? A glass spray bottle. We go through these, refill them, go through and refill them. I've never had to buy another. I've never had to replace one of my glass bottles. I shouldn't say that because someone's going to drop one, but nonetheless, you can just keep reusing them and reusing them. What did you use? Is this like a chalk marker? What do you have on this bottle here, Susan, to mark it and show what it is?
Yeah, it's hard to see because the brown glass and the black label, but these labels are chalk labels that you can get wherever you get your favorite labels. And they stick on, but they are reusable. You can wipe that off if you want to, and then redo it. But it's a chalk marker, not just regular chalk, so it stays on much better than you would expect.
Yeah, those are really nice, and because you can just keep reusing it for whatever over and over again. The only one we'll talk about that in a minute. My wood cleaner, I always use the same bottle because I'm using like an olive oil in there. But all these other guys, I just wipe it off, refill it with whatever. I don't have to worry about reactions. I just love that I spent so many years worrying about that stuff. I love that I don't have to think about it anymore. So your all-purpose cleaner, you definitely want the lemon in there to really do a good job of cutting the grease. Right? Wild orange would work here too, which has got a little bit more of a fall as opposed to summer scent. But we have options like Siberian fir, harvest spice, clove, cassia. Guys, cassia, if you have never smelt that, that is cinnamon toast. All right, we're just going to call it cinnamon toast from now on. Regular cinnamon, things like midnight forest. I mean, they're so On Guard. by the way, is it gonna, I mean, all of these are gonna do a great job cleaning your surfaces, but On Guard's gonna even take it to another level, and it does smell like fall, right? Okay, I'm gonna have you guys unmute and talk with me because I feel like I'm like,
Well, I was keeping muted because I was getting some feedback, and I didn't know if that was coming like from mine, and I didn't want to add in, you know.
you're welcome.
But yeah, I mean, to me, On Guard, right? I think it smells all fall, wintry, plus it carries all that amazing power with it. So, like, put it in there. Use it.
All the time, right? All the time. It's funny because I use it from, you know, let's say January, maybe mid-January through August, and think of it as like, oh, that is my super clean smell. But from August till mid-January, it's my holiday beautiful smell. Like it totally mentally changes over to this like fall beautiful scent, and it's totally mental, but it really is incredible if you're looking for that perfect like fall, you know, all the way through Thanksgiving, even Christmas scent. On Guard is the way to go.
And
You'll notice,
if you're one of those people like me, I know, please don't reach through the screen to slap me. Not a big, huge fan of Harvest Spice. I'm just gonna say, I know, I'm sorry. But so for me, right, that if I want just a blend that's gonna do that, it's gonna be the On Guard.
yeah. Did you guys know I just figured this out because I'm slow, but I don't know that any of us here have figured this out. Okay, so Harvest Spice, for instance, it's got that super spicy, or it's got a different sort of note. It doesn't have that bottom note, the sort of undertone note, if you will. You can actually add just vanilla extract to your cleaners, and it is amazing. The scent is incredible. Just a drop or two. It doesn't take much, but man, it will help to just round. I mean, it's the same, you know, you're getting, it's vanilla extract, right? You have it in your house for making whatever you've been baking. A little drop in there will round out that scent. It's incredible. And you actually can use it in your diffusers too. If you are a vanilla fan. I know, Joan, you are not a big vanilla fan, but for people who want that a little bit of sweetness, that latte, if you will, added to their Harvest Spice or something, you can add a drop or two of that to your diffuser or to your cleaners, and it's just going to be a scent issue. It's not going to do anything cleaning wise. It's not going to do anything, but it just smells really good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think that's pretty exciting.
That is exciting.
It's a bonus, right?
Yeah.
It's a bonus to get you're cleaning, you're getting it clean, you're making sure that everything's set for, you know, all the stuff, people coming in and out now in the fall, more activities. And you're also like having an enjoyable aromatic experience. So that's just all win-win.
You're so right. And we don't have to go without this sort of fall feel because we're non-toxic. In fact, we have the best version of these things because we have the real plants themselves. These aren't perfume versions and fake versions that, you know, the sweetness situation and a lot of stuff. Ugh. Plus, I have too many members of my family who are just like, oh, heck no, we cannot do any of that like fake fragrance stuff anywhere near us. So I just love these pictures, Susan. Thank you so much. So here we have some toilet bombs and potty spray. So talk about places you want to have smell better. The bathroom, right? I love these recipes. The toilet bombs are incredible, guys. Take a screenshot of this if you need to, or better yet, reach out to Susan at her email and she will get you this information over to you as well as all those other ones. But you can also add any scents as long as you've got, you know, the basics. So Susan, share with us, you've got in here lime, melaleuca, Siberian fir, lemon, cilantro, or a combination of these. What are the ones that are really important for us to be sure that we're doing the cleaning before we start adding stuff for just smelling good?
Well, for the bathroom, melaleuca, which, you know, we now call tea tree, and, you know, we called it tea tree then too. It's the same exact thing, just, you know, scientific name versus our common name. But I think the tea tree is just such a great place to start in the bathroom for all those properties. I like lime, gives a nice fresh scent, but the Siberian fir also just kind of it cleans deodorizes without masking, which in the bathroom is what we want, right? Like we want it to smell good, but we want it to smell good because we're getting rid of the crud and not because we're just adding perfume on top of icky smells, right? We want it to be really.
Yes.
So you can really use any combination here, right, that you want to. But for me, I always have, excuse me, the tea tree in there and a citrus, and then that kind of fir for all those reasons, the cleaning and the fresh smell.
Absolutely. At the end, if you guys watch till the end, we have a great list of options, right, that you can bring into play here. I will say in my bathroom, one that is my favorite is eucalyptus. I don't know, it just, to me, first off, it works well with Melaleuca and it works well with any of the citruses, which are so important in our cleaning. But there's just something about a bathroom that smells, and maybe it's a spa thing. I don't know, but I've never been to a spa, so it must not be. It's just psychological. But like the idea, it just, to me, it's clean, but it also has that grounding, supportive, balancing scent that eucalyptus brings to the party. So
I agree. I love eucalyptus. I love Purify in the bathroom. I
Mhm.
actually love Breathe in the bathroom too.
Yeah.
Is one I like to use in the bathroom.
Yeah. We have a potty spray. So how would we use this? Oh, I see this is little boy spray.
This is not like the poo spray that you see sometimes. This is like for getting deep into the hinges of your toilet, the really gross, nasty places under the lid, under the seat, where you just need a little extra cleaning. This is really great for that. And I want to add that if your kids are cleaning your bathroom, which my kids clean their own bathroom, both of these products are great because you don't have to worry what they're handling and what they're breathing in. And it's the bathroom, I think especially, is one of those places where we tend to wind up with, if we're getting conventional, off the shelf kind of cleaners, they have a lot of stuff in there that you have to worry about who's touching, who's, inhaling, and, the effects of all that. So we don't have that problem with these. And that's why I like those little toilet bombs under my bathroom counter, because that means the kids can very easily take care of their own bathroom, which is really great.
Yeah, it really is. That's a great point. And, may your boys forgive me, but Susan has 4 sons. So if she says this works, trust her, right? I only have 3 and I know.
I like the no nonsense instructions there. Those are very helpful.
Right?
Those are like right to the point. Here's where to put it. Here's what to do after it stops fizzing, or just, spray it on and then wipe, around these key areas.
Mm-hmm. These key areas. So true, right? But it's so nice to walk into a clean smelling bathroom that doesn't hit you with a wall of chemicals that, make your nose burn and your throat hurt and so on. But yet it's really, really clean. And that, and you're so right. Having it so that your kids can help, also that your pets and animals are safe in that space, that you're not, we all want our bathrooms to be super clean. You need to understand that you can have it be just as clean, if not cleaner, by using these cleaners, and you are not left with all that toxic residue everywhere. Wood cleaner is one of my favorites to bring in scent, because of, it's just, I think when we were all kids, what was Pledge sort of the norm in the world of what you cleaned wood with, right? There was the lemon scented Pledge, whatever. Weird, right?
Yeah.
But so it's what I like about wood cleaner specifically is it almost ends up working like a diffuser, because the wood is absorbent. And so you really do get sort of this a little bit longer period of time where you're getting that beautiful scent. And for me, I lean hard into the trees here, because you want your wood to smell like wood, right? Wonderful recipe. Why the Mediterranean called out on here, Susan? Is there a specific reason?
There is a reason, actually, and that is because my favorite oil to use for this, which is not always available, is called Mediterranean Blend from Costco. It comes in a big old bottle, and it's a mix of olive oil, grapeseed, and I forget what else, but it's just a nice blend, and that's what it's called, is Mediterranean Blend. So since that has not been at my Costco for a really long time, I've been mixing it up with just the big vat of, regular old good, you don't want it to be like the restaurant vat of olive oil. But, just as good, solid cooking. You don't want to use your nice, gorgeous, eat it with a fresh piece of bread olive oil either. Like
Oh, no.
use the olive oil that's meant for, cooking and, not beautiful and
Yeah.
fragrance. You just want some olive oil in there. It nourishes, it moisturizes the wood, that kind of thing.
It
Comes
really
from- right? You
Go
said
ahead,
that we want it to smell like a tree because our wood is trees, basically.
Yeah, I just think there's a lot of room for play here for bringing fall into your home. I mean, thinking about all the ways that would just, earthy scents, right? Even vetiver here, because vetiver is so earthy. When I think of fall, I think of that moist, as an East Coast growing up girl, moist dirt. Okay. Because that's the smell of fall, and leaves, and that sort of how leaves just sort of rot, if you will, into the earth. But it has a very specific smell. I promise you, it's a thing, guys. And it is wonderful. It's the forest. And so, yeah, I love this. And you can really have a lot of fun here. I like to mix in citruses here as well, but check out that list at the end. You can go to town, because really, the cleaning is coming, really the nourishing of the wood, the polishing of the wood is coming from the olive oil and the vinegar. And then if you are concerned about, say, things like germs, so on and so forth, throw On Guard in there. Right? If you're really trying to clean a surface, that's maybe maybe your dining room table, for instance, if you have an actual porous wood dining room table, yeah, use your On Guard, add some On Guard in there to really get that area nice and clean. We have a wooden vanity in our bathroom, right? I don't know. I thought it was pretty. I like it, but yeah. So that one, yeah, I'm On Guarding that guy with this wood cleaner like crazy, because it's in the bathroom, right? A lot of options for you here. Then we have, I love this. So we have always done a sleepy linen spray, which is sort of something like when you make your bed, you kind of do a nice spray across the bottom sheet, across the top sheet, the pillows, fluff them up, put them on the bed, make your bed. It is one of the least expensive, most luxurious things you can do to treat yourself and make yourself feel just pampered and loved, is getting into a bed at night that earlier in the day was sprayed with a beautiful linen spray. I mean, you can't even go to a hotel where they do that, right? Like, it is so good. But it turns out, at least in our house, and I'm sure you guys have the same, I use fabric spray. So meaning the same concept here. Obviously, all right, wait. I have to rewind. Susan, you're not, this isn't just pure oil, right? This is also with water. Okay, I see at the bottom.
Yeah, sorry. It's in the, I actually.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
No,
Just as a Kari, we can certainly do water. We've done water too.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, the lavender and cedar wood and wild orange are super relaxing, but I do this on our couches. When I clean the bathrooms, we have 2 bathrooms that have actual shower curtains. I spray down those shower curtains like nobody's business. They're like the most wonderful way to bring a clean scent. We don't have rugs or anything in our bathrooms, so it's like such a lovely way to really kind of create a diffuser in there. But vetiver, balance, what do you guys like to add here if you're doing stuff around the house?
I end up using it actually a fair amount, depending on where, and like for pet odors, for those of us who have fur babies that perhaps have their own large pieces of furniture that they monopolize in the home. Some Purify for me can help to really just negate, right? And again, it's not covering it up, right? It's really clearing it. Airex here would be great too, to me, to have in a real fabric spray, right? To replace those horrible toxic fabric sprays that you can buy. And that would really help to clear out.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
And then bring the yummy fall things in on top of it, because why not?
that's the whole thing, is as long as you've got the Purify in there doing the work, right? I mean, and let's be real, the other oils are doing work as well.
Yes.
But in this case, we're kind of just being a little bit, fancy schmancy and just want some great scents. Yeah, bringing in, as long as it's not something that's irritating to your animal. So I wouldn't do clove on a dog's bed, because that's a little bit, it's got a little bit of it just has a strong smell.
That's too hot. But, for instance, like my dog, and like for her sofa, I would, her, she's not a lavender girl, but I would use Copaiba because she loves that. And that's very soothing for her, soothing for me too. I mean, I'd put that in my linen spray as well.
Well, and if you were feeling especially bougie and in love with BG, maybe if she was not feeling well, you could do a little beautiful over there and she would be feeling like quite the little princess, wouldn't she?
She would. It is her favorite.
It is her favorite. So as promised, guys, here is a big old long list. So screenshot away, do whatever. All of these have the capability of bringing fall into your home, as well as wonderful cleaning properties. We were putting together this list. Diana, you were sharing about, how the herbals, right, can really bring in such a powerful, and the citruses, such a powerful cleaning power. There you go.
Yeah, I think that, there's a few really key oils that you really want to include, but you can also, like blend too, right? So like Susan said, if you have Siberian fir and citrus and an herb in it, that is essentially how they made the Purify, right? So they have a lime, they have the Siberian fir in there, and then they have some herbal components as well. So, some people don't like cilantro. It's a perfect time to start looking into like maybe some rosemary, maybe, some basil. I mean, basil's beautiful, in terms of combining with other oils. So, I mean, just kind of play around with it, because the whole thing is that you're not just programming your environment with some really nice scent. You're also getting it clean, and you're also doing it in a nice way that protects everybody in your household, everyone that's in there. And I agree that, I have to say that stuff that's supposed to take away all the smells of your house that people, the commercials that suggest you put that all over everything, that stuff is so gross and it makes everybody sick. And, in my house, like I can't come through the door with something that smells like that. They know that is there, and they tell me, they're like, what is that? You need to put that outside because that smells really weird. We need to air that out before we bring that into our home,
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that's just sound advice, just understand that once you've changed your brain from that, stuff, then you really, really have more sensitivity to the beautiful, pure essential oils, and then you really can like enjoy those, instead of feeling just bombarded with that other fake stuff. So I think it just makes a huge difference.
Yeah. And I understand. I've had times in my life back when those things were first invented, and I had animals or young kids or crappy old couches that were 3 times hand-me-down, and I just wanted my house to smell decent when somebody came over. And it's kind of an insecurity thing, right? Like you're just like, I don't know. But let me just tell you guys, nobody walks into that and thinking that smells good. Okay. So Purify really does work. It really, truly, in fact, I got it this morning. I have Saltillo tile in my bathroom here in our bedroom, and our girls are old, and one of my girls peed. And if you've ever had the wide 1-inch grout of Saltillo tile, and I need to reseal my grout, it is a nightmare, right? So what did I do? I put together a spray of just vinegar and Purify, a ton of Purify, sprayed it all over. I'm letting it soak, and so that it'll air dry and evaporate out. then I'll be able to regularly clean my floor and it will be gone. It won't be covered and then reconstitute the next time my floor gets wet. It will be gone. And the same thing is true for fabric. And then I can add good smelling, whatever else, if I'm not, I love purified, but you know, so enjoy all of
I wanted to ask one more question that I think people have a thing about. To both you and to Susan, is when people see the vinegar in the recipes, they kind of freak out and think, well, now my house is going to smell like salad dressing. That's disgusting, blah, blah, blah. So could you address that a little bit, please?
Yeah, I'm going to throw it to Susan because, you know, I talk too much.
Well, I think that if you give vinegar a try, I honestly, you know, vinegar is not what I want my house to smell like, but vinegar also is going to evaporate, right? So you're going to smell it when you're cleaning with it. I certainly smell my vinegar and lemon spray when I'm cleaning the glass in our house, but then that smell goes away. You're just left with the fresh smell of the essential oil. So I think give the vinegar a try. And in the wood spray, especially, that was concerning to me because I thought, oh, what's that going to do to my wood? But the vinegar is really key for kind of opening up the porousness of the wood and allowing the oils in to moisturize the wood. And, you know, for sure, test it in some place where you can't see it. If you have something, especially with like a high gloss finish, you know, be careful just because, you know, you can't go back once those get marred. But honestly, I use it all over my house. We've got every kind of, you know, different kinds of wood, from really nice wood to really not so great wood. And it makes everything look really good.
It really does.
That's for all of those, that's a distilled white vinegar.
Yeah.
Right. So
yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I have had some, we have, and if you do the non-toxic cleaning class that's on our channel here, there are some ideas for like an apple cider vinegar, but in these basic straightforward cleaners, it's all about that sort of, you know, the cleaning power of white vinegar. I mean, it's friggin' amazing. It's cheap as dirt.
So cheap.
So cheap. Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
great. You buy a big jug
dirt.
of it.
And it's really amazing. I mean, we are just, and have been for, well, I don't know, I'm 50. It's been at least 30 years that I've been using just vinegar as the basis. Love it. And you're so right. It flashes off so quickly. Pretty much as soon as it evaporates, the scent is gone. While you're cleaning, yeah, you smell it, but afterwards it's gone. Yeah. Love it. So check out and enjoy all of these recipes, guys. If you want more information or you want to be able to get the whole PDF filled with recipes, reach out to Susan. Again, her information is in the contact, in the description box below, as well as all of ours. You can also visit RavensNestEssentials.com and go to Education Green Cleaning for a whole bunch of great recipes there. You know, we're here to support. If you have questions, let us know. But I hope that you enjoy getting to play around with your oils and curating sort of that warm, comforting sense of home that comes with fall, and knowing that you're doing it in a way that is completely non-toxic and supportive to your family and your pets. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.